In this video, we'll write the balanced net ionic equation for BaCl2 plus KIO3. This is barium chloride, potassium iodate. The first thing we need to do is balance the molecular equation. And I can see that I have two iodate ions here and just one here. I'm going to put a 2 in front of the KIO3. Now the iodates are balanced, but I got two potassiums. Put a 2 here. That balances the potassium atoms. And then two chlorines, one barium, and one barium. That's the balanced molecular equation. Now we should write the states for each substance. If you know your solubility rules, chloride's very soluble, AQ. Potassium compounds are also soluble, AQ. Barium iodate, this turns out to be insoluble. That means when these two substances react, this is a solid. It won't dissolve. It falls to the bottom of the test tube as a precipitate. So this is a precipitation reaction. And then potassium and chloride ions, both of those are very soluble. Those are the states. Now we can split the strong electrolytes into their ions, and that will give us the complete ionic equation. Barium's in group 2 on the periodic table, 2+. So we have the barium ion, Ba2+. I won't write the states. Let's write those at the end. Plus the chloride, that's 1-, and I have 2 of them. So 2 chloride ions, potassium 1+, and the whole iodate ion 1-. So I have 2 potassium ions, 2K+, and 2 iodate ions, IO3-. These are the reactants in our net ionic equation. For the products, we don't split solids apart, so we have our barium iodate. Then potassium plus the chloride minus, so just like the reactants, 2 potassium ions and 2 of the chloride ions. So that's the complete ionic equation. Now we can cross these spectator ions out. They're on both sides. Here are my reactants and my products. I can see I have 2 chloride ions right here in the reactants and in the products. Those are spectator ions. 2 potassium ions, and in the products, 2 potassium ions. Spectator ions, cross them out. What's left, that's the net ionic equation for BaCl2 plus KIO3. I'll clean this up and write the states. We'll have our net ionic equation. So this is the balanced net ionic equation for barium chloride plus potassium iodate. You'll notice that charge is conserved. We have a 2+, and we have 2 times the 1-, that's 2-. That all adds up to 0. This is neutral. And then if you count the atoms up, they're balanced as well. This is Dr. B with the balanced net ionic equation for BaCl2 plus KIO3. Thanks for watching.